challenging environments in the world, where nature's raw power and beauty coexist with the daily struggles of survival. The Sundarbans is a vast delta formed by the confluence of several rivers, and it is an ever-shifting tidal ecosystem of dense mangrove forests, tidal rivers, and islands. Life here is a delicate balance of living with the land, respecting its forces, and ensuring that both the environment and the community are sustained for generations to come. The lifestyle of the people in the Sundarbans is heavily influenced by the rhythms of nature. From the daily routines of fishing and farming to their cultural practices and spiritual beliefs, the Sundarbans residents are deeply intertwined with the natural world. Their livelihood and survival depend on the delicate and sometimes unpredictable forces of nature, which they not only rely on but also revere. The lifeblood of the Sundarbans residents is its network of rivers, tidal waters, and the surrounding sea. Most people in the region rely on fishing, honey collection, and other forest-based products for their livelihood. These activities are performed within the rhythms of nature and the shifting tides. Fishing is one of the primary sources of income for the people of the Sundarbans. The rich, biodiverse waters of the region teem with a variety of fish species, from hilsa and shrimp to the elusive mudfish. Fishermen venture into the waters early in the morning, often using traditional boats and simple nets. The ebb and flow of the tides determine the best times for fishing, and locals have an intimate knowledge of the water and its creatures. They rely on ancient wisdom passed down through generations to read the subtle signs of nature that indicate where the fish are most abundant. Honey collection is another major livelihood in the Sundarbans, particularly for the communities who live near the forested areas. The region is home to the maduka trees, which produce honey that is highly prized for its medicinal properties and unique flavor. Harvesting honey from the Sundarbans forests is a dangerous task. Beekeepers, known as madharis, navigate the dense mangrove forests to find the hives, often facing the risk of encounters with tigers, crocodiles, or venomous snakes. Despite these challenges, honey collectors continue this ancient tradition, which is central to their cultural identity. Honey is not only a source of income, but also a vital part of the local diet and spiritual practices. While fishing and honey collection are key sources of livelihood, farming also plays a significant role in the lives of the people of the Sundarbans. The fertile land, enriched by the river's annual flooding, supports rice cultivation and other crops. Rice farming. The Sundarbans region has a complex network of islands and tidal lands which are often submerged underwater during high tides. Local farmers have developed innovative farming techniques, including rice cultivation in raised platforms called chera, raised paddy fields. These fields are strategically designed to withstand the floods and brackish water, ensuring that crops can grow in the challenging conditions. Rice farming is a seasonal activity, with different varieties of rice grown according to the water levels and the lunar calendar. This agricultural practice requires deep knowledge of the tides, the salinity of the soil, and the local climate. Livestock and fodder. In addition to rice, the people of the Sundarbans also raise livestock, including goats, cows, and chickens. The dense mangrove forests provide ample fodder for the animals, which graze on the plants and shrubs found in the region. Livestock is a crucial source of both food and income. Cows, for instance, provide milk, which is used for daily consumption and sold in local markets. The animals also serve as an essential part of family life, helping in transportation and even playing a role in spiritual rituals. The lifestyle of the Sundarbans people is reflected in their traditional housing, which is built to withstand the unpredictable environment of the delta. Homes in the Sundarbans are designed with practicality and resilience in mind, incorporating materials that are locally available and durable against the harsh weather conditions. Mud and bamboo houses. The houses in the Sundarbans are typically made from bamboo, mud, and thatch. These materials are abundant in the region, with bamboo forests lining the waterways and mud being plentiful from the riverbanks. Bamboo is used for the framing of houses, while mud and thatch are used for the walls and roofs. The roofs are often thatched with palm leaves or grass, providing shelter from the sun and rain while allowing ventilation. Houses are elevated on stilts to protect against flooding during high tides and monsoons, and the open, airy design helps keep the interior cool during hot summer months. Kucha homes. In many areas, especially in the more remote parts of the Sundarbans, the homes are simple, with only 1 or 2 rooms. These homes, known as kucha houses, are built with locally sourced materials, such as bamboo, palm fronds, and mud. These homes are designed to be flexible and adaptable to the changing tides, and many can be quickly rebuilt after natural disasters like cyclones or floods. Decorative elements. Despite the simple design, Sundarbans homes often feature small personal touches such as hand-painted decorations, floral motifs, or religious symbols. Paintings of the Bon Bibi, the forest goddess, or other deities are often hung on the walls, serving as both protection and a reminder of the divine connection to the land. While the natural beauty and abundance of the Sundarbans are undeniable, life in this region is not without its challenges. The people of the Sundarbans must contend with natural hazards, limited access to resources, and isolation from urban centers. Flooding and cyclones. One of the greatest challenges faced by the people of the Sundarbans is the frequent flooding caused by tidal surges, especially during the monsoon season or in the aftermath of cyclones. These floods can submerge entire villages, destroy crops, and damage homes. The region is also prone to violent cyclones, which are becoming more frequent and intense due to climate change. The people of the Sundarbans have adapted to this challenge by building homes on stilts and by using flood-resistant crops. However, these natural disasters remain a constant threat to their survival and livelihood. Isolation. The Sundarbans is a vast and isolated region, with its islands and waterways often difficult to access. Many communities in the region live far from major towns and cities, relying on small boats and local transport to move around. This isolation means that access to healthcare, education, and other essential services is limited. The people of the Sundarbans have a strong sense of community, and mutual support is a core value. People often come together to help each other during times of crisis, be it after a flood, cyclone, or illness. Wildlife conflicts. Another challenge faced by the people of the Sundarbans is the potential for conflicts with wildlife, especially the Royal Bengal tiger. The region is notorious for its tiger attacks on humans, particularly those who venture into the forest to collect honey or fish. The local people, however, view these animals with reverence, understanding that the tigers are part of the delicate balance of the ecosystem. In response to these dangers, local communities have developed rituals and practices designed to honor the tigers and ask for their protection, as well as specific precautions to minimize risks when working in the forest. The people of the Sundarbans, like the rest of Bengal, celebrate a number of festivals that are deeply connected to nature and spirituality. Many of these festivals celebrate the rhythms of the seasons, the harvest, and the divine forces that govern the natural world. Pohela Boishakh, Bengali New Year. One of the most important festivals in the Sundarbans is Pohela Boishakh, the Bengali New Year. The people celebrate the arrival of the new year with rituals, feasts, and community gatherings. Traditional foods are prepared, including sweets like misti doi, sweetened yogurt, and rosagola. On this day, people also offer prayers to Bon Bibi and other local deities for blessings of prosperity and good fortune. Durga Puja. Durga Puja is the most widely celebrated festival in Bengal, and it holds great importance for the people of the Sundarbans. During this time, homes and community temples are decorated with images of Goddess Durga, and grand processions are held to celebrate her victory over evil. While urban areas like Kolkata host massive celebrations, the Sundarbans observes the festival in its own way, with smaller processions, family gatherings, and prayers at local temples. The festival marks a time of spiritual renewal and gratitude for the blessings of nature. Bon Bibi Puja. Perhaps the most significant local festival, Bon Bibi Puja is a ritual dedicated to the forest goddess Bon Bibi. During this festival, the community offers prayers and sacrifices, asking for protection while working in the forest or near the waterways. Rituals are performed at temples or in the forests themselves, with the belief that Bon Bibi will protect the people from harm, particularly from the dangers of the tigers and other wildlife. The people of the Sundarbans are resilient and deeply connected to their land, their waters, and the natural forces that shape their lives. Their lifestyle is one of balance, living in harmony with the land while navigating the challenges that come with living in one of the world's most ecologically complex and unpredictable environments. From their daily work in fishing, farming, and honey collection to their spiritual practices and festivals, the Sundarbans people continue to honor the natural world as an essential part of their existence. Their lifestyle is not just a matter of survival, but a testament to their enduring respect for the delicate balance between humanity and nature.